I want people to understand you had offers from many universities after this controversy started to arise with North Carolina. Many people approached you and said, please come here, including Howard. Why did you decide that it would be Howard? And I raise that question because some would say, look, Howard already understands this. Would you be more effective working for, say, a predominantly white university that may need to understand the work that you do?
Yeah, you know, I have been very, very thoughtful about my decision to go to an historically black college. And what I decided is, since the second grade, when I started being bused into white schools, I've spent my entire life proving that I belonged in elite white spaces that were not built for black people. And I just decided, you know, I got a lot of clarity through what happened with the University of North Carolina. I decided I didn't want to do that anymore, that black professionals should feel free and actually perhaps an obligation to go to our own institutions and bring our talents and resources to our own institutions and help to build them up as well. This is not my fight. I fought the battle that I wanted to fight, which is I deserve to be treated equally and have a vote on my tenure. I won that battle. But it's not my job to heal the University of North Carolina. That's the job of the people in power who created the situation in the first place.
Are there any other reasons, and they never gave you reasons, but are there any other reasons that you could think of other than the 1619 Project that they would delay your tenure or that this would become a controversy?
Absolutely not. If anyone looks at my track record as a journalist, I work at the New York Times. Look at the awards I've won. Look at the work that I've done. I wish that we could make public, you know, the letters of recommendation from others in the field. It is clear that I was credentialed enough to teach 18-year-olds how to do journalism at the University of North Carolina. So I don't think anyone can say that there was any other reason other than political appointees did not like the nature of my work, and that is illegal discrimination.
Had you told North Carolina your decision before joining us today? We like an inclusive always, but had you informed them that this was a decision you were going to make?
I told Dean Susan King, who has been a tremendous advocate for me, who has been one of the few leaders who has shown, I think, a great deal of integrity during this process. I told members of the Carolina Black Caucus, and I told the group of student protesters. I went down to North Carolina this past weekend so that I could tell them in person how grateful I was for their support, how appalled I was at the way that the students were treated at their Board of Trustees meeting, and that I wasn't coming because I didn't want them to feel betrayed. But as for the chancellor and the provost, I didn't, because I haven't heard from them since this happened, so I didn't feel the need.
You haven't heard from them?
Absolutely not.
What is the personal toll it's taken on you? You started, when you read your statement, you said, listen, you've been a Tar Heels fan since you were a little girl watching the games. Go Heels. I know you're supposed to say that when you talk about North Carolina, but you've been a fan for a very long time. What has this meant to you personally? How has this affected you personally? It's
been extremely difficult. People see me as some type of a symbol of things either they love or they hate, but I'm a human being. I didn't ask for this. I really just wanted to give back to the place that has given me so much. This same year, I was inducted into the North Carolina Media Hall of Fame by the University of North Carolina. The organization I founded, the Ida B. Wells Society for Investigative Reporting, is housed at the University of North Carolina. I was so excited to have the opportunity to engage with students the way that my professors engage with me. And this has been one of the most difficult periods of my life, which is why I've been really silent about it.
And how do you feel about going to Howard? I know at Howard, I would imagine they are doing the hula, that they have Nikole Hannah-Jones on their staff.
Yeah, you know, your good friend, Oprah, told me at one point on another project that she felt I was in a supreme moment of destiny.
Oh.
And that is how I've been thinking about Howard University. One of my few regrets in life is that I didn't go to Howard as an undergraduate. And I have long wanted to be a part of the Howard family. And it's just so clear that this is the right thing for me to do at this moment. Howard has an amazing journalism program. As you know, I'm bringing with me, at this point, $15 million in resources to help build up investigative reporting and journalism at Howard and other historically black colleges. I'm trying to raise a total of $25 million. So to be able to bring that type of resources to a university that always punches above its weight, I'm so excited. Well, something great came out of this.
I think we will say congratulations to you, Nikole Hannah-Jones, and we'll get a statement from the University of North Carolina. Thank you so much for telling us this morning.